Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Had a great team, just doing my homework, took my time, very, very smart. And I'm saying I wasn't the only one that was smart.
Right.
I chose smart people to be around me, very intelligent people to be around me.
Man, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. As you heard, Mayweather in the background saying he was a very smart guy, and he had very smart people around him. Well, as everybody's seen today that broke loose today, that he's suing Showtime, Al Heyman them for $350 million. Wait a minute, 50 Cent said, no, wait a minute, champ, what are you doing? OG, you there?
I'm right here.
OG, he says he's a very smart guy. I don't know how he got caught up, and he said, but every time he was fighting, it seemed like Al Heyman them, the Showtime money, all the money wasn't getting back to him, man, is what he's saying, bro. He need all his right now.
Well, I mean, he just like, when an artist sings a song, the musician, if he didn't make the song, he only get a part of it. So he's just a boxer, and he only get a purse. So I don't, it's just like everything else in the business. You get washed on for a while, and I guess he's pretty smart. He still got money. But I remember a time that 50K on the Johnny Carson show and said he give him $50,000 if he could read one line of Cat Nine.
I remember that. 50 Cent, and I was looking at my photos, so I took a snapshot of it. 50 Cent just posted this just a little bit ago. He was like, man, pretty much dogging him out, saying, no, man, wait a minute, champ. And I don't want to misquote him. I want to quote his exact quote. And I got it. I should have it right here. He was really on his head. He said, pretty much, he was on him. He pretty much told him, I got it right there. He said, you pretty much, not you, champ. Like, no, champ, you got it. Like, pretty much, he says the man got the money, man. What's going on, man? Do we have it or he don't? He just projected that he's gonna pay the 400 and something. You seen that? He was gonna pay the 400 million, and then that didn't work out for him. Now, is Floyd running out of money, or is we tripping here? What's going on?
Well, I mean, you ain't got to run out of money to sue nobody, and you don't have to be a Rhodes Scholar. But I got to give bro credit. Everybody's shooting shots at each other. At least he's shooting shots at the big shots.
He said, oh, no, this is what 50 Cent, I got it now. He said, oh, no, don't cry. I know he said, oh, no, don't cry now, champ. They beat you out of $320 million, you dumbass. I told you let me read them contracts. Now lace up. You got to look good fighting Mike. Then maybe we can get Bud to beat your ass for some big money. What do you think about that, OG?
Now, 50 do nothing, and I don't care what he is. He just like a worrisome kid. He is a menace. So I tell Mayweather don't pay no attention to what 50 is saying. Don't get distracted on the BS, because Negro's always got something bad to say about you instead of endorsing you for having enough kudos to sue the big companies, So I'm with him. I'm with him 100%.
Well, 50, they go back. 50 feel like he still owe him some money on a deal when he was locked up in prison. So, I don't think 50, like you told me, 50 don't never forget, and he don't never hardly forgive or nothing like that. It's straight war.
No, he don't. His prime off the right side is kick them when they down. That's when you kick them the hardest. So,
shout out to P. Diddy.
Sure.
Floyd Mayweather, listen at this TMZ right. Floyd Mayweather says he made over $1 billion in earnings over his legendary career, but the 50-year-old fighter claims all the money didn't make it to his bank account. And now he's suing Showtime, claiming they played a big role in ex-manager screwing him out of hundreds of millions of dollars. In the lawsuit filed by Floyd in California and obtained by TMZ Sport. Mayweather says he's gunning to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in the misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud alleging perpetrated by his longtime advisor, Al Heyman. And now he's claiming Heyman got substantial participation and aid from the Showtime and former Showtime Sports president, Stefan Espinoza. What do you think about that?
He gets Stefan Espinoza is the same one that just took Crawford's belt.
Yeah, and so he's going in at them. He says he further states in TMZ that Showtime and Espinoza are listed as defendants while Heyman is not being sued. Floyd claims Heyman, with whom he worked for over a decade, misappropriated significant portions of his career earnings to the tune of a whopping $340 million, and he said he did so with the help of Showtime and SE. He said Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for. In the suit, Mayweather references several of his biggest fights, including against Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, alleging Showtime and Espinoza what they done was effectively deliver the money owed to Floyd directly into Heyman's hand by sending accounts of central control by Heyman. So he's saying this shouldn't have even been worked out that way. And then he's got attorneys that's looking at this for him. That's why he's able to speak to it. His attorney said, we going after that money, man. That was your money. If you can't show where that money came back to you, you got a case against these people, man. They can't just take your money and not account for it when you was promised this on contract. And I believe he sees a lawyer not going to take that unless he see he can do something with that. So if somebody in his camp then say, hey, man, let's go get this money, man.
Well, that's the art about, you don't have to be an intellectual genius. All you have to do is have enough money to hire them.
Come on.
Because all geniuses, you can depend on this. Professors, genius, and these Rhodes Scholars, ain't none of them rich.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be smart to be rich. You just have to have tenacity and the vengeance to kill for what you believe in.
Man, you're exactly right. And he says years later, after undefeated boxer switched managers and his new team asked him to see Showtime's book, which Floyd claims the network told him were lost in a flood or wasn't accessible. That's some bull crap. You better find them in that flood.
Yeah. To the flood. Ain't that convenient?
Mayweather is suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting and breaching a fiducial duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud, conversion, and unjust enrichments. In addition, 340 mils. Mayweather is also seeking punitive damages. So they pushing the limit on this. That's what I think, man. They pushing the limit.
And he knew Al Heyman wasn't nothing but a pawn, and they'll let him go down with the ship. But he went at the right folks.
And I think they're gonna sell it with him, or they're gonna end up in court. And I think they're gonna sell it with him.
Yeah.
So reach for comment. Mayweather's attorney Bobby Samani predicted victory, saying Floyd is one of boxing's biggest pay-per-view draws. He generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue for Showtime. Mayweather now takes this fight to the courtroom to recover what is rightfully earned, retiring undefeated at 50-0. Mr. Mayweather will go the distance in the courtroom just as he did in the ring. I believe they got some.
And I know he got something, because all he got to do is get Al Heyman to switch with him and say, yeah, they told him to do it, and get immunity.
There it is. I believe he got some. I think they're going to end up selling this thing. I think they're going to give him some money, too. I think they're going to come off of it. They're going to fight, but they're going to come off of it in the end when they see they ain't got no dog in that fight. You know what I mean? They can't keep that money.
Because, what he do, he's opening up a can of worms for every other boxer.
That's what he's doing.
They're going to shut this down to let him go and make this public, and all the Larry Holmes and all the rest of these boxers start arguing.
You better say it again, and then you got to think about it, man. You know they were stealing. You know that this a dirty game. You know they were taking it. But I just got to say, in 50 Cent fashion, if 50 didn't say nothing about this, I would have been utterly surprised, because Like I said before, 50 is not letting it make it. When it came down to the $400-something million fraudulent deal that he said happened in New York, when they uncovered that, all this stuff, 50, whenever it's something come up about Mayweather, whatever the case may be, but listen, this man is not fit to play with that. So posted on 50 Cent's page is a big picture of Floyd Mayweather and him suing Showtime. And he basically telling him, nah, bro, don't go out. Hey, hold up. But I think it's just fun and games with 50. He don't give a dang who he have to get. You can get it too. So
That's right.
check it, man. Hey, listen, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. And if you still watch it, man, listen here, man. I talked about Don Lemon the other day and I put it out, but you know, he's going back and forth with Nicki Minaj right about now. So you guys need to check this out, man. We rolling like an 18-wheeler, man. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.